Okay, here we are, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this Aquarius new moon and lunar new year of the wooden snake. So we come together in this sacred circle, welcoming each of you who have come on live and those who will ever see it, as we connect into all of those who are celebrating this New Year, Chinese New Year of the wooden snake, and the Aquarius new moon. So we know that Aquarius is really about the new, the revolutionary, the new technology, new ways of doing things, brotherhood, sisterhood, unity, and a higher thought, a new way of looking at things. And so this is what this new moon and the year of the snake are giving us. It's an opportunity, really, to shed the snake skin of the past so that we can make room for the new, right? And as we go through this portal, it's reminding us to shed the snake skin of the old. Because, the snake sheds its skin once a year when it's grown too big for its skin. So it leaves behind everything that it doesn't need anymore. And it's willing to let it go because it was too tight. It was too uncomfortable inside. The skin was literally too tight. So this is where we are at this moment, is like, I think the main thing to share is, you know what? We can't take the old with us, and we can't take our old stories, our old wounds, our old patterns, our old ways of acting. We can't take it with us into the new era. And so we have to be willing to shed it, to let it go, and to open the space for the infinite possibilities that are coming. So, can we also say yes to that? Yes, 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 yes. Woo. Hmm. Let's just take a moment to put one hand on the heart, the other hand on the womb space, and just begin to settle in. Take some long, deep, slow breaths. Think about putting one hand on the heart and one on the womb space is that placing the hand on the heart brings you to that place of home within the body, home to the heart, which is really what we're all being called to do in this journey that we're on, is to come home to the heart. And the hand on the womb space reminds us to anchor our light into the earth and to actually be fully present in the body, in the moment, where we are, fully here and now. So with that being said, let's just take 3 long breaths, just blow out whatever has been in your agenda today, whatever is coming up, just release it now. And time. I go into the invocation. I call forth now 144 Hathor guardians and 88 Hathor gatekeepers. Take your places. Beloved Alpha and Omega, Helios and Vesta. God and Goddess Meru come. Lord Maitreya come, Gautama Buddha come, 5 Dhyani Buddhas. Place your presence here now. Archangel Michael and the archangels and archaea form a circle around our space. Anchor now your columns and pillars of light. Ein Sof come, mighty seraphim come, gold and silver dragons. Dragons come in, they're always very active, whether it's the year of the dragon, which we're just leaving behind, or in their celebrations of the parades of the new year. So let's just feel that movement of the dragons dancing now, dancing, 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 celebrating this new beginning of the Lunar New Year, celebrating this new opportunity to choose a new directioning for the planet, for the earth. We call forth Isis and Osiris, Yeshua and Magdalene, Kuan Yin and Avalokiteshvara, Cosmic Mother Mary, Queen of Heaven, Archangel Raphael, come. Lord Metatron, come, and Melchizedek, Saint Germain, Portia, Pallas Athena, Lady Liberty, the Great Karmic Board. Sanat Kumara, Lady Master Venus, Serapis Bey, El Morya Katumi, and Dua Kul, Lord Lanto and Confucius, Nada, Hilarion, and Paul the Venetian, Sananda Sanada, the Ashtar Command, your own twin flame and soulmate families, our star ancestors, the Lyrians, the Syrians, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, and all of the 12 star systems assisting in Earth's planetary ascension. We call in the dolphins, the whales, the unicorns, the dragons, the mer people, the winged ones, the creepy crawly ones, the four-legged ones, the two-legged ones, the crystalline beings, the angelic beings, the Lemurian civilizations living in the heart of the earth. We open, open, open this sacred circle to hold space now with Mother Earth, Lady Gaia, as she is evolving now into Victory's star. And we are the ones who are here now to assist in this huge transformation into the golden age of Aquarius, sponsored by Saint Germain and Portia. And we give gratitude and thanks to all of the beings who have joined us and all the dimensions. As we actually call in now our own ancestors, past, present, and future, and we open, open, open to our own 12 aspects of our own divinity in 12 different dimensions, the 144 aspects in the 12 different dimensions. And we come together now in the one heart, knowing that this is the time. This is the moment of planetary awakening. And we give gratitude to each one of you on the call and all those who will ever receive it. As you anchor this light, this energy, this love through your body and into the heart of Mother Earth. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. You are the jewel in the heart of the lotus. We know now is the time when we're really being called to embody our own I am presence. And we've called it the ascension process, but now it's really more the descension process. Where we expand our capacity to hold the light, to be the light, to shine our light into and around and out into the world, around our physical bodies. And in that process, as we raise our consciousness through the levels of consciousness, to the level of unconditional love and above, then we can magnetize our higher presence, our I am presence, into closer relationship with us as the humans in form on this planet, the divine humans on a form in this planet. So we are destined to fully merge with our own I am presence and walk this earth in this earthly body as ascended masters. They're called unascended, ascended masters, meaning that they have already reached the level of ascension, but have chosen to stay in the body to continue this work on planet Earth. And so here we are, all of us, representing not only our divine I am presence that we carry, that we are with our twin flame, but representing the I am presence of all of life on planet Earth. And with each step that we take, each time we come up higher, we elevate our consciousness, we clear out the dross and hold more light. We are raising up everyone on the planet that resonates at a lower frequency than we do. And this is our gift. It's the ultimate gift. It's what we're here for. If we do nothing in the outer except stay in this place of infinite love and radiating the light and love that we are out into the universe, we are doing a great, great service, and we are fulfilling our purpose for being. And the beautiful thing is that when we come together as community in the Sangha of the Buddha, in the oneness of the Sacred Heart of Mother Mary, of Yeshua, of Magdalene, the energy that we can bring down and hold is multiplied again and again and again. It's squared by each person who comes on this call and those who are holding space in the ethers with us. It's a beautiful thing, is it not? Let's take a breath on that. I'm going to project the blend, opening the heart space. So receive it now and breathe it in. And let's just have the intention. There's a decree called balance the threefold flame in me. The threefold flame is that aspect of power, wisdom, and love within. It's the flame of life that burns upon our physical heart, fueled by the I am presence through the crystal cord. It keeps our heart beating. And so one of the requirements for the ascension is to balance the threefold flame. So balance the love within us with the power that we hold, with the wisdom that we hold as yellow flame, and put it all together in the white flame of the ascension. And when we do that, we balance all of the three aspects of our beingness. That threefold flame begins to spin in our heart. Yes. So the decree is balance the threefold flame in me, expand the threefold flame in me, blaze the threefold flame in me. Beloved, I am. Balance the threefold flame in me, blaze the threefold flame in me, expand the threefold flame in me. Beloved, I am. And so, this is our journey, isn't it? Back home to the heart, expanding the flame of the heart, holding that space. On the consciousness scale, unconditional love is at the level of 500. Peace is at the level of 600. And above that, between 6 and 1,000 is stages of enlightenment. So here we are on planet Earth to be the best representatives of our own I am presence that we can be in every moment, holding space for the divine, letting love guide us, being guided by the heart. So this new moon brings to us luck, light, and love. Luck, light, and love. And you can just say to yourself aloud or in your heart, I open to receive all of the light, all of the love, all of the luck, all of the beneficial gifts and graces of this new moon. I open to receive it now. And I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So the new moon was at 9 degrees of Aquarius. It was exact at 12:36 p.m. Universal Time, like in London, and 4:36 Pacific Time. And the thing about this is that's, okay, 9 degrees of Aquarius, 2025 adds up to a 9 numerologically, and 36, like the 1236, adds up to a 9 as well. So we have a triple 9 code. And the thing about 9 is it's about graduation. It's about the integration of everything that's come before. It's like really bringing together all of the lessons learned, all of the challenged met, all of the everything that's come to before in the cycle, and integrating that in preparation for the new, for the one, for the new beginning. And this is where we are now, when we think about since 2020 and everything that we've been through and all of the everything, all the stages that we've been through, right? We now, as Pluto has entered into Aquarius, it wasn't Capricorn. That was about bringing up, showing us, everything that was out of alignment in the structures of the world and in the governments of the world that were not serving the whole. And now Pluto, as the transformation planet, says, okay, we're doing it in a new way. We're not going to do it that way anymore. So this new moon is the first new moon in 2025. And it's all about envisioning a new reality, breaking free from the old patterns and releasing our attachments to the past. So I'm going to give you the blend New World Rising, shifting frequencies, because as soon as we can say within our being, okay, I'm ready for the new, I'm willing to shed the snakeskin, show me my next step, right? I'm willing to shift my frequencies into a higher vibration of my own soul's evolution. So here we go. It's New World Rising, shifting frequencies. Receive it now. Just hold the space. Okay, so it's about the shifting of the frequencies. It's about the willingness to step into the new. It's about the willingness to leave the past behind. It's about putting on our graduation hat, right? Remember how it was? Did you graduate from college and you had that graduation hat, or high school, and how we all had these flat hats? I don't know why they make them flat, but then everybody like threw them up in the air at some time, just opening the crown to the new experience. And this is where we are now, opening ourselves, opening the crown to the infinite possibilities that are coming into our world, not only through this um, new moon and the new lunar beginning, but through all of the radiation from the great central sun, from the central sun, all of cosmos is coming up higher. It's the time of cosmic evolution. So Jupiter is another star. Okay, so the sun and the moon and Pluto are all conjunct. They're all together in Pluto, with Pluto in Aquarius, right? And Jupiter is creating a trine to um, all of those. So Jupiter expands whatever comes into its environment. Wherever it comes into the room, it just expands the possibilities. It expands the abundance. It expands the blessings. And then Mars is very active. It's creating a triple trine to Saturn, Venus, and Neptune in Pisces. Pisces is the spiritual sign, right? Saturn about structure, Venus about beauty and the divine feminine, Neptune about dreaming. So you don't have to remember any of this. You just have to receive it. So the beauty of this cycle, lunar cycle, is that 9 out of 10 planets are involved in positive trines. So what does that mean? We have another 9, right? 9 out of 10 planets, right? So another nine, and then we have the 10, which is the new beginning, right? So I love putting the astrology with the numerology because it just tells the whole story, really. Uranus is active as the ruler of Aquarius, so it's got a big say in what's happening in this. It overlights Aquarius. Aquarius, uh, Uranus is like, it's the disruptor. It brings us sudden surprises and abrupt change into our lives. We may not see it coming. It's the curveball that we can't see coming, right? And it's trying to Saturn, the structure, and to Venus, the beauty, and the Neptune, the dreaming our new worlds into existence. So the beautiful thing, and it's a rare thing, because like most times when there's a new moon and a full moon, there's usually squares happening between the planets, which is a bit of friction, or it's a bit of pushing us together to like create a change in our lives, or whatever the planets are doing together, right? But this moon is so amazing because it only has positive connections between all planets. And I just love that, because this is what we're working for on planet Earth, right? The positive connections between all people, between all countries, between all relationships, in all families. This is the new world that we are creating by holding that space for that which is to come. So I feel like this new moon, the astrology of this new moon is speaking very loudly, right? Okay, it reminds me of that song. Let's get together and be all, what is it? Let's get together and be all one, or something. I heard it at the Y yesterday, but you know, that whole era of the Beatles, and imagine, there's no country. Imagine we're all one. Imagine that all the borders and the limitations that keep us apart are broken down, and we just dissolve into that real unity of sacred oneness that, you know what? At the core, we're all one. So I'm going to give you the blend: joyous fulfillment, living, laughing, and loving. So this is what we're holding, right? Let's just close your eyes, place your hands on your heart, and go to that vision of the new world that you know is possible, that we are co-creating moment by moment with each other as we hold the highest vision for our new earth, where love, harmony, respect, beauty, joy, bliss, abundance, fulfillment is no longer an option for all, but a physical manifestation for all. Let's feel that together right now as I project this blend: joyous fulfillment, living, laughing, and loving. Receive it now. And breathe it in. And just hold it. Let it land within you as a frequency. And now when you exhale it, just consciously through your hands, through your heart, send it out to the world. Joyous fulfillment, living, laughing, and loving. Beautiful. So because everything's in positive connections, this is a very positive time for your manifestation of dreams and desires. So really, especially during these next 2 weeks, but the whole lunar cycle to the next new moon, it's really time to go within and just really say, what do I want? What do I want personally? What do I choose to create for myself? What do I want to see happening in the world? This is just such a juicy time for us just to journal, or close your eyes and just daydream, or doodle, or make a vision board, or whatever it is to bring that dream down into the physical. It's time of reflection and rejuvenation and embarking on a new beginning with a clean slate. as we open to the infinite. So I wanted to say one more thing about what has just recently happened. And this information came through somebody, a woman, Adi, ADI, and it was greentaraguru.com. And what she was speaking of was information that has come down through Patricia Cota Robles about how on 11, I think on 11/11 is when the beginning of this change happened. And then it culminated on December 21st on the solstice. There was a cosmic evolution that freed us from the physical matrix that we've been under. So she talked about, how we've all been, at the Draconians placed crystals at the obligata and different places in our body to keep us from being able to fully embody our own divinity, and kept us in this matrix of limitation. It's been carried down through our ancestors, through all of our experiences in other lifetimes, those limiting beliefs that we took on that have kept us from fully expanding into our own divinity and our own I am presence and being able to open to the infinite beings that we are. So what this whole message was from her was that that is over. Like we are no longer in the matrix, like they have been removed. All those forces that didn't want us to evolve on planet Earth, they've actually been removed. So now we're free. It's like the door to the prison's been open, but now we have to walk out the door, right? And we have to learn to do our lives in new ways that are free from all the constraints. And one of the things she was talking about is, this is the time when we really begin to manifest, not through all of the stages of the secret and blah, 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 all the ways that we've been trained to manifest, but truly by being in our heart, fully anchoring presence in our body, getting very clear about what we want to manifest and putting the energy behind it, knowing that it's going to manifest. So this is stepping into a whole new level of our own manifestation journey, our own soul's evolution journey. When we move and out of the third and fourth dimension, third and fourth dimension is time and space. And when we move out of that into the fifth dimension, we are free from time and space. And this is when we manifest immediately. And this is why we have to be so careful about where we allow our thoughts to go, right? Because we only want our thoughts to go and to put energy behind what we are truly wanting to manifest, right? So, this is the time of a great evolution on planet Earth. It's like the time of the Renaissance when all of this new art came forth, all this sacred geometry, all these new ideas. This is the moment that we are in on planet Earth. So, we are going to go into our meditation and see what comes. But what I really want you to do in this meditation is remember that, just like the earth is ensouled by Lady Gaia, the sun is ensouled by, oh God, losing it, by beings of light, Helios and Vesta, the great central sun by Alpha and Omega, the central sun by Isis and Osiris. Those planets, those stars, they are living beings. And beyond that, we are a star with our own I am presence. We are a living being holding space in some star system out there, right? So when we call in these frequencies of the different planets in this astrology of this new moon, see them and feel them as living entities bringing a gift to you. And I'm seeing that we are going to go over 1 hour. I'll try to keep it short, but just knowing that, each portal that opens, each lunation, each solstice, there are new gifts and new graces and new potentialities being given and bestowed upon the earth, the galaxy, and the beyond. So the most important thing is that we open to them and say, yes, I'm ready to receive it. All right. So here we go. I'm going to turn off my video. I can invite you to turn off yours. We can all stay in that sacred space together. And now we see ourselves taking by our Merkaba bodies into a beautiful sacred space. We see ourselves standing in a sacred circle. Take your place now. As you envision this circle, where are you within it? And we have been transported to a temple called the Temple of Infinity. In the heart of the great central sun. And we are joined not only by the beings and the masters that we have called in, but by beings from all of cosmos who stand behind us. And we have been invited to this special celebration, celebrating and honoring the most divine and auspicious Aquarius new moon on planet Earth, and the turning of the cycles of the lunar calendar. And so as we stand now within this sacred circle, in this crystalline room of exquisite vibrations and frequencies and sounds, we await with anticipation the arrival of the honored guests. And the door begins to open. And through that door, first of all, enters the wood snake. Shining in golden light, undulating, swaying, emanating. The essence of a new beginning, a new renewal. A new consciousness of healing and wisdom. And the wood snake comes in and undulates between each one as it goes around the circle, weaving golden light. That connects all of us and all of cosmos together in sacred divine unity and oneness. And we see now the wood snake begin to make a figure-8 flow of infinity within the sacred circle. Opening, opening, opening our lives to infinite possibilities. Awakening the wisdom within each of us. And now the snake takes its place within the circle. And the door opens again. And now the moon comes into our sacred circle. As the feminine aspect honoring the new moon in Aquarius. She comes in to expand our intuition, to help us balance our emotions. To integrate the divine feminine within. And she has a message for each of you, which she transmits telepathically to you. So I invite you now to open to receive the message from the moon directly to you for this cycle. And now the sun comes in as her divine partner, the masculine aspect of this new moon. Golden, radiant light carrying the frequency, the energy not only of our sun, but of the great central sun, and the central sun and the grand sun beyond. All the suns out into infinity are now represented and encapsulated within this sun. And the sun comes in to remind us, to remind you that you are a star that you are a sun star somewhere in galaxy, in cosmos. This reminder is to expand now the light within your heart, within your being, to anchor divine presence within your physical temple and into the heart of the earth. To consciously work on and expand the amount of light that you can carry and hold in your service to light. And now again, the sun has a message specifically for you, transmitted directly to you telepathically. Receive it now. And now the door opens and Mercury comes in as the messenger god, with wings on his helmet, wings on his feet. Bringing the message that now is the time. The time is now. To expand the light within, to show up in a bigger way, to reinvent yourself. As you step into a greater awareness of who you really are as a cosmic being in this physical body on planet Earth. And so what is the message that Mercury brings to you individually? Receive it now. And now Pluto comes in. Pluto, who brings us the mandate of transformation. Pluto in Aquarius brings us the mandate. There's no turning back. All of the forces within and without are activating you. To evolve higher in consciousness, greater mastery to anchor presence and be here now. In your willingness to shed the skin and let it be easy, to step into the new you that is fully and totally aligned with cosmic purpose and your cosmic DNA. And so what is your message now that you receive from Pluto about your own personal transformation and transmutation? Pluto is saying it's time to remember you are God, Goddess, God essence in human form. And now Jupiter enters our sacred circle. And Jupiter, the largest of all the planets, has a core of pure crystal. And Jupiter expands everything that it touches and is the benefic planet that brings blessings beyond belief. And so we can see the playfulness, the music, Jupiter dancing within the circle, spinning, 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 sending forth sparkling light like firecrackers, lighting up the entire room and beyond and into the galaxies and into cosmos. And what is Jupiter's message for you now? What would Jupiter love to help you expand in your life? Receive it now. And then Mars comes in. Mars, the masculine aspect who loves to take action and move forward. Take you on your journey to your next destination of your soul's journey. And so Mars comes in and he's playing. He's playing with us. He's in a red sports car and he wants to move forward. He wants to vroom, vroom, vroom. But riding with him, as he is in retrograde in Cancer, is his mother. And she's saying, "Not so fast, honey. Slow down a bit. It's not quite time." We're in a limited or reduced speed section on the road right now until Mars can go forward. So there's this action within us that we want to move forward. And we're excited about the new, and then and a little bit of holding back because Mars is not fully in his power right now. He's got his mother riding next to him in the front seat. But as soon as he drops her off at her destination, he can go full speed ahead again. So what is Mars wanting you to move forward? What are you and Mars putting into your GPS system for moving forward? Receive that now. And now we have Saturn enter the sacred temple that we are in. Structure is all about planning. Saturn is all about planning and structure. Sort of in alignment with Mars' mother in his front seat. Saying, not so fast, let's get a solid plan going before we move on. But also encouraging you to expand your consciousness out into infinity, that all things are possible now. There are no limitations except for what we hold within. So receive now the guidance from Saturn about the structure and planning that's being called forth now, at this time in your soul's evolution. Receive it now. And then Venus comes in. She is the divine goddess, the divine feminine goddess of love, of abundance, of beauty. Everything she touches turns to gold. Turns to sacred geometry. She comes in wearing this beautiful garment of rainbow colors that just is totally ethereal and radiates these colors out into our crystalline cave as she dances now within the center of the circle, bestowing gifts and graces upon each one within the circle, upon Lady Gaia, all of her evolutions. She's like the flower girl at the wedding. She's got a basket of multicolored rose petals that she throws upon each of you as she dances joyfully, freely and in bliss within our circle, bestowing abundance, bestowing love, bestowing beauty, bestowing gold coins, bestowing unconditional love and grace of the Divine Mother, activating each one now with her rose petals. And how is she inviting you to move forward in her sacred dance of life with her? Receive that message now. And now Neptune comes in to activate your highest dreams, to activate your God-Goddess consciousness, to remove the fog, the veil of confusion that keeps you from seeing who you are and what you've come to do, and keeps you from dreaming and receiving your highest dreams. Neptune invites you to daydream more, to journal more, to ask what is possible without limitation. And so what is that message for you from Neptune? What is the dream that's secretly held within your awareness, what you've had to bury because you thought it was impossible? Will you allow it to come forth now? And what does it look like? What does it feel like? What if you could have anything in all of cosmos? What would you order from the cosmic menu? And now finally Uranus comes forth as the ruler of Aquarius. And Uranus is called the Great Awakener, bringing awakening quickly through surprise events and situations. Brings the gift of the breakdown for the breakthrough. Uranus is the rebellious one, the one that demands revolution, evolution, and helps you to break through the blocks and barriers, the stuckness. And so what is the message that Uranus brings to you this day about breaking out? Breaking free, breaking out of the old mold, breaking free, moving on, moving upward, expanding into the infinite beingness of who you truly are. And now there is a vortex that begins to spin within our sacred cave. All of the masculine aspects there begin to spin in a clockwise rotation, and all the feminine aspects begin to spin in an outer ring, counterclockwise. And this frequency, this vibration of the counter rotational spin brings now the frequencies of divine manifestation, filling the cave and beyond and out through all of cosmos. Fully aligning with the highest divine blueprint for all. And you are caught up within this vortex of this counter-rotational spin. And the memory, your memory is being activated that you are infinite, you are immortal, you are eternal. And now is the time to access your infinite beingness. And now that spin begins to slow down. You find yourself again within the circle. You bow to all beings, seen and unseen, known and unknown, who have been a part of this circle. And through your own will, your own choosing, you activate your divine Merkaba to bring you back home to this physical body, back home to your physical heart, your physicality wherever you are in the world. And with it, you bring all the memories, all of the teachings, all of the instructions that you received from the divine beings who ensoul the planets, and from the wood snake. And now see yourself landing, fully anchored in your body on planet Earth, where you're sitting. Taking a big breath. Just letting out a sigh. And again, a breath. Breathing in all those fractals, all those infinite possibilities out there. As you exhale, you bring them fully into your body, anchoring them as infinite possibilities. Just waiting to be anchored into the physical realm. And one more time, taking the breath. And as you exhale this time, just say, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Infinite, immortal, eternal. This is who I am. So, beloveds, whenever you're ready, you can come back. But I am just going to actually complete this sacred circle here. You can stay in that frequency, in that vibration, as long as you choose. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. Namaste. I love you, and I appreciate you. And I'm grateful for all your donations and support of this work. It really does help me so much more than you even know on this journey with Isis. I love you. Let's stay in silence. I love you, and I am with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.